Good morning, guys. Okay, we're gonna dive right in because this is something that I have to freaking know. Okay. There are a lot of single people out here. Okay. I gotta know. I gotta know. Say you're a car guy and you are really, really looking for that car chick. Like she's all about it. That's her life. Cause when you're in cars, it's a lifestyle. It's not just liking cars. Um It's not a hobby. Like it's your life. Okay. So finding a partnership who is involved in that lifestyle too. What does that look like? Because that can get kind of confusing. All right. If you're both car people, you both have the same or different ideas of what this car life looks like to you. So if you find a car chick, is she gonna have to be in the same kind of cars that you're into? Because like say you're into Mustangs and she's into I'm just use mine. Like I like BMWs, right? So or Hondas and BMWs is my thing. So say you like a Mustang, okay? Does sh does she have to like the same that you do, or you have to like what she likes? I don't think so. I don't think so because as long as you both respect each other, like because there should be a fun element of talking crap, right? And that's kind of my thing. I like talking crap, talk crap, talk crap. So I don't think I think there has to be a healthy balance of respect for each other's vehicle, right? Like respect the performance, respect the work that goes into it. And you can each kind of do your own thing in the garage if you need help or you want to work on each other's stuff together. I think it's amazing. But if you have somebody who you got a car chick, you're in the cars, and she comes down there while you're in your zone and while you're in your zen, like you're doing your thing, and she comes down there, is that gonna mess you up? Are you gonna be like, get the heck out? Get out. We don't need you. Get out. Because if you tell a car chick to get out of the garage, that's her space too. So you're pretty much saying your feelings don't matter. Right? So, or do you or are you the car guy and then you have your traditional housewife where she's upstairs and you're downstairs, or she's in the kitchen and you're in the garage. But the problem is then you never really get to spend time with each other. Because there's going to be nights where you're in your garage pretty late. You might even pull an all-nighter. Um, she's not going to understand when you've got a wiring harness that's got a malfunction and you've been tracking it down for 2 days and you can't find it, or you've got a parasitic draw and you can't find it, and then you're like so excited. She's like, "Oh yay, I'm happy for you," but she's not going to really understand the frustration and the time it took to get to that point of, you know what I'm saying? Or like you go to the car meets or the car shows or the car people or the track or whatever, and she might be there, but she's kind of like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that looks cool, but not understanding the performance or the time or how mind blowing it was to get that vehicle to what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like she's looking at colors and interiors and oh, that one's sparkly. I like it. Not really understanding. So I feel like it would be really difficult to be a car person and not have that match. And same thing with like a female. So for me, it would be amazing to have a car guy, but would he give you that time? My experience is I've been in relationships with a car guy and it was just ended up being all about him. It was all about, I'll do the work. I'm down here. I'm working in the garage. It's just like, no, I'm sorry. I love being a traditional housewife. I love the cooking. I love the cleaning. I love the kids stuff. I love the, shopping. I love that. But I'm a car girl. So You can't take that away from me. That I need that just as much as you do, right? Or you've got like a traditional husband or boyfriend and your car breaks down, and yeah, it's nice to have your guy help you work on your stuff, or not even help you. Like, it's nice to have your guy say, "Oh, your car is acting up and needs maintenance. I'm going to take care of it. Thank you, baby. Thank you." Like, that's great. I'm not the kind like, no, I have to work on my car. I don't have to work on my car. That's maintenance. I don't give a crap about freaking. That's different. When you're in the car scene, yes, maintenance is part of it. Maintenance can also be, you know, um, a stress reliever, but that's not where you get the golden ticket. You know what I mean? Like, that's not really being in the car life, is doing maintenance. I don't want to go work on broken cars. I don't want to go work on people's crap. I don't want to open a shop and work on people. No, nobody shows appreciation for the work that goes into what you have to do, because it's not easy and it's frustrating and it's aggravating and you can't get parts. And, customers are not. I don't want customers. I like my stuff. I like progress with my own stuff. So it'd be nice to have, but then again, if you've got a couple who's a car couple, that's money. That's money, right? Because it's hard enough to get parts and stuff for one car. So if she's got her car, you got her car, you got your car. So you kind of would have to make sure that you both have you both want the same vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like, she better be in the Mustangs. Y'all better have a Mustang, or you can't, or you better both have a BMW or whatever together. You know what I'm saying? One performance car. Unless you just got it like that, and if you do, that's freaking God. That would be, that's I can't. Ooh. Oh, oh. Imagine being able to have your own vehicles and just do what you do. Some people got it like that. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Anyway, so how does it work? Like, for the couples out there, because there's so many car guys out there, and the girlfriends and wives are like, oh my gosh, she spends so much money. It is, you know, it's like the nagging never stops, right? Or you've got the chick that is into it, and it's just, I don't know. I really want to know, how does that work? Comment. I need your comments. I need your comments. Like, how do those relationships? Because you know, I'm not out here looking for nobody, but at some point, it's possible that person might show up in my life, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I don't know how that would work. How does that work? I feel like it would take a very because, like, I could find somebody who goes to the gym and looks great and takes care of themselves and is responsible, takes care of the bills, and, like, we could have a great friendship. But could we really have a great relationship? That's tricky. That's so tricky, because I can't be down in the garage working on my car, and then he's upstairs. What would he do? What would he be doing upstairs? Because honestly, I don't want him doing the dishes. Like, every once in a while, if you want to help clean, pick up after yourself. Like, if don't leave your dirty laundry laying around, that's ridiculous. Empty your pockets out, dude. But, like, I don't want you going around doing the female chores. I'm traditional. I like to handle that. But what is he gonna be doing? I don't know. Reading, or he's at the gym. But how great would it be to have somebody who is in the garage with you, and you're enjoying that time together, and you're both on the same page. You both get excited about the same thing. And don't be that guy who gets so mad about when you're working on your car and you can't figure something out, and you're throwing stuff and you're cussing and you say a little cuss word here and there. Okay, but calm down, dude. Calm down. It's part of the process. Why do you think we're in this life? This car life. Chill out, dude. Anyway, Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I am genuinely, seriously asking this question. I have no idea. Subscribe. We have not even gotten started yet, guys. We haven't gotten to the fun stuff yet. We're getting there. It's going to happen. Subscribe. Follow me. Let me know. I really want to know. All right. I love y'all. See you next time.